Howdy, folks. I'm your host, Teddy Tidwell, and you guys are all watching Toilet Talk with Tidwell. That's me, obviously. So, the discussion topic for this episode is funny moments at school. You see, when I was a kid and I was still in school, my mother would ask me the same question every day, either the moment I got home from school or at the dinner table that night. She would ask me, "So, did anything funny happen today at school?" And for a while, my answer was always the same every day. "Oh yeah, Herman farted again." But that wasn't it. There were other funny things too that happened. For example, I remember this one time when we were all sitting in Spanish class. And one of my classmates, Evan, goes up in front of the whole class and stands behind Mrs. Gomez's podium. And then his best friend, Luis, goes up there to join him. And the new kid, Johnny, is called upon by the teacher to go up there and join them as well. Evan put on a sombrero and he said, "All right, today we got macho taco, $5 a piece." And then Luis was like, "I would like that." But then Johnny ran up to the podium. He was like, "I want one too." Oh dear. Poor Johnny, embarrassing himself like that. Or maybe he just wasn't all there. Who knows? There are about a few highlights of funny moments at school that I still remember to this day. I remember in 8th grade, the guy that sat next to me in class, Jaden, he farted, but it was silent. It was silent, but deadly. I did not know that smell was coming from him at first, but somehow the rest of the class immediately figured out it was him. And he was so embarrassed. He raised his hand and said, "Teacher, can I use the lavatory?" Our teacher was like, "Yeah, go ahead." So, yeah. There were 2 stalls, 2 in the lavatory. Rumor has it, he filled up one of the toilets in the stalls almost this high with doo-doo. And then he made sure nobody was looking or nobody was about to come in before he got out of that stall and went into he went to the other stall and he did the same thing to that toilet too, rumor has it. But anyway, 2 other boys come in later after that to use the bathroom. But they immediately sniff and they're like, "Oh my! Did someone leave a stink bomb in here? What the?" I will admit, they were overreacting a little bit and shouting a little too loud. The math teacher poked his head into the bathroom door and he was like, "Could you boys turn it down a little bit? My class is taking a test and they need to focus." Oh, Lord have mercy. Someone dropped a stink bomb in or something. So yes, they closed the bathroom for the rest of the school day. I cannot even imagine the look on the night janitor's face when he checks both stalls and they're both filled to the top with doo-doo. This other time, back in my elementary school years, because I have ASD, I had a tendency to just blurt out whatever was on my mind. no matter what it was. So you see, one day in the middle of class, we were studying Benito Mussolini, and then I randomly blurted out, "Get off my back, woman." My teacher was like, "I beg your pardon?" And the whole class was dying of laughter. It felt like I was doing stand-up comedy and I had an audience, the classroom. I guess you could say that, yes, I got about this close to making class clown in the yearbook that year. I remember another time in 8th grade, that was when I met Herman, you know, the farting boy. Maybe I shouldn't call him the farting boy, but you know what I'm saying. This one time we had a substitute science teacher. And Herman, of course, yes, in the middle of class, he farted. Our substitute teacher heard it, and he said, "Herman, what do you say?" And he replied with, "Yo mama." And the substitute teacher was like, "Well, Herman, I believe that's your slap-happy grandpappy." Slap-happy grandpappy? Herman, just stop, okay? Stop, your big fanny granny. One more time, Herman. One more time. I'm giving you an office referral. So you better check yourself. You see, the substitute teacher, he was not American. He was Indian, and he had like this Indian accent. He laughed at Herman. Your American accent, everything you say sounds stupid. Yo, mama. Okay. I'm overreacting a little bit. It's not that funny. Well, it is. Okay. All right. Let's get under control here. I remember also this one time in kindergarten where my kindergarten teacher got up in front of the whole class. The whole class was seated on the carpet. He sat in a rocking chair and read to us tongue twisters that he had already taught us. And he messed up on quite a few of them on purpose to see if we would pick up on that, to test if we were listening to him previously or not. Here's an example. Peter Piper, not Piper. Look at me, I'm having trouble. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. The peck of pipple? No, not pipple. No. Oh, sorry. The peck of pickled peppers, A. The whole class be like, no, you're saying it wrong. It's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers? No, Peter Piper picked. There. Much better. You know, I remember this one time way later, about 8 or 9 years later, I was in the 9th grade, and our science teacher was teaching us how, you know, some creatures out there, mostly creatures on a farm, become our food. So she asked the class a few questions. What does the pig give you? And we were all like, bacon. And she was like, what does the chicken give you? And we all were like, meat. And then she says, okay, what does the fat cow give you? And we were all like, homework. Honestly, I think I joined in. Yeah, that was bad, wasn't it? I kind of feel guilty. Have any of you guys out there ever watched the TV show The Big Bang Theory? Well, there's this character on there named Sheldon. He's kind of like me. A little. He has Asperger's syndrome. I have ASD. But on to it, every time every time he knocks on somebody's door, he has to do it like this. Penny, penny, penny. I thought that was pretty funny, so I tried that joke on one of my 7th grade teachers. As soon as I was done using the bathroom and I was going back to class, the door was locked. So I was like, Mr. Staples, Mr. Staples, Mr. Staples. And then he lets me in. The whole class is staring me down, and then they die laughing. They die. Everyone is laughing except for Mr. Staples. People like that need to lighten up and get a sense of humor. And once again, I felt like a stand-up comedian with an audience, even if it's just a small classroom. The bottom line, however, is if it makes the classroom die of laughter, it's funny. Just like my mother would always ask, did anything funny happen today at school? And I'll share with her just about anything, word for word, even if it's a story of a boy named Jaden who stunk up the bathroom. Yeah, you get the picture. You get the picture. Whew. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed speaking. Wow, my voice is, it's a little hoarse from all the talking, but anyhow, don't forget to hit that sub button for more content. What's to come next will be amazing. You don't want to miss it? All right, y'all keep it real. Peace out. Hold up.